welcome to my channel. I'm Erica. Alright, so I'm just going to jump into this energy. I just want to see whatever Spirit has to say about the title. Okay, because it resonates with me in a personal way, but I feel that this is like a collective reading because it doesn't have to necessarily be three, although I think that you are dealing with three specific individuals who are joining together in forces to try to figure out how to outmaneuver or outwit you. And I feel like these energies are into sorcery or magic, or they work. They use divinity, but they abuse it. Okay, so they tap into a divine energy, but they do it maliciously. And so I feel like there's a need to tap into it because I think it really has to do with your divine masculine or feminine. With the Knight of Cups, it could actually be like a masculine energy who wants to express their love to you, but look what's hiding behind the Ace of Cups, the devil. So that could just represent fears, but I feel like it's built up, especially if you know for sure that there is someone that you are connected to, a divine masculine or divine feminine, and they are in a situation where there are three individuals who are connected. This could be through family, or it could even be an organization, but there are three individuals, and all three of the individuals' ex-partners are deceased or were deceased within 3 years of each other. And so you may be the ex is what I'm getting, or your divine masculine or feminine is the ex of one of these individuals or multiple individuals in this coven. So there's a reason for you to need to see through any illusions that may be thrown at you at this time, because fear will bind you. Okay, so let's see if we can free your mind. Spirit, what is going on here? So you have the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, it's funny because I didn't see this energy, and yet I spoke it before this one. And this is actually the water energy, and this is the Capricorn energy. So it's kind of like flip it and reverse it. There's something that you can do that I feel like these other individuals are able to do, but they do it at a lower vibration than you. So the way that you would know is that if you're very spiritual and you tap into your spirituality, it bears fruits. Like what it is that you do physically, it shows up as a representation of who you are internally, the work that you've done internally. If you have not, then what you create will really be the same thing over and over again. And that is because you haven't made any changes within. Okay, so I feel like someone is trying to keep something stuck, and the way that they're doing that is by not changing themselves. So it means that they may have awareness of new clarity. They may have even went through some emotional transitions, but they're resistant to change. They're resistant to growth. They're resistant to the new. Okay, they're trying to keep something buried or something underground. They're trying to keep something. They don't want something to surface. They don't want something to be known or be found out about physically. There's also been a separation. Okay, someone may have even been separated from their children, or this is someone who, yeah, so, okay. So what I'm getting from Spirit is these people were working very diligently, actually using black magic in order, like black magic, dark magic, abusing tools of divination. They were using it, they were abusing it in order to keep something stuck emotionally, and also to keep something from being found or coming to the surface physically. Whatever this was, though, it's already been handled. That's what you should know. That's the most important part. And now we're hitting 4:44 on the clock timestamp right now, which is amazing because that's the number that brought me to the table in the first place. It was 4:44 p.m. where I'm at. So Yeah, the Five of Wands is in reverse. So I feel like there was some lie that someone was, or either some option. There was another option that was available. Someone was trying to block options or keep opportunities stuck or keep an opportunity from surfacing so that someone wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, like this Knight of Cups. This could be your divine masculine. This could be that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be the person who sees you as someone who is loyal. This could be someone who is intending to return to you. This is something that they were trying to stop or trying to keep from surfacing. Okay, I'm feeling particularly a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo is like at the head of this energy, but it also definitely could have been a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. So this person wants to date you, but it could be that they may not have known if you were going to be an opportunity. So it's as simple as someone just really, really, truly not wanting this person to date you and doing everything within their power to keep them from you, except for changing themselves is what I'm getting. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, everything that was done. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the exes, thank God. Okay. It is a pattern though. It's a pattern. So patterns need to be broken. And sometimes you can find yourself caught up in something where there is something that's beneath the surface that you know is not quite right. But it doesn't mean that the individuals who are doing this black magic or doing these work, you know, honestly, this could be someone's spirit. Are they doing this deliberately? Let's just pull a 3-card spirit. Are they doing this magic deliberately? We have the Fool and the Upright. Are they doing this magic deliberately? Okay. Wow, these are, the Eight of Wands is also a card of black magic. It is in the upright as well. So I think they are actually doing it deliberately. It doesn't mean that they intentionally tried to kill their exes. But then again, God, stuff like that does happen. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a soft yes. All right. What I feel is that they may have used these tools against you or use energetic tools against you or against their exes in the past because it was like a protection for them, things that they were trying to hide or things that they were trying to hold on to, or it could even be the energy that they were receiving from you. In order to hold that energy, in order to harness that energy fully and completely, there would be a need to fight against you being able to receive this energy back. So they may send attacks your way to keep you down or to keep you at a lower level, to keep you from resurfacing, because when you are present and full in your like current reality, these energies aren't able to touch you energetically. You receive this protection. So they try to get to you energetically before you get back to the place where you're like your feet are on the ground and your eyes are awakened. It's like what they're trying to stop is the practical moves or the things that you want to do physically. So there are things that you may intend to do which are very different from this group. Okay, so kind of like anyone who goes against the group, anyone who goes against the coven, it's like their way or the highway, but seriously, like they mean that shit. Like if you're not aware of it, they will be doing shit purposefully, fucking with magic and shit, lighting candles and sending curses, chanting and poking dolls, literally, in order to bring harm in your way or to bring obstacles in your way that would keep you from being able to obtain certain things. I'm hearing legally, I'm hearing financially, physically. There's things that they don't want you to do, things they don't want you to take away, things they don't want you to have, things they don't want you to create, things they don't want you to make, things they don't want you to take. And physical reality. And so they send this negative energy in an attempt to hold you down, and it really comes from a place of resentment and wrath. So there must have been something that was done in the past which caused this rift. Okay, and this is the tool that they resort to. But most normal people do not resort to trying to figure out, what can I use to chant and hurt and confuse another person. You just figure out what you can do better in the situation, or you walk away, you cut your losses. So that's really, it's not just that these are individuals who were given access to a divine gift and they choose to misuse it. They chose to like use it as a power to manipulate or to dominate people who are not very people who are not very awakened. So you would have to be like not quite as consciously aware. But I'm getting it's at least 3 individuals. They all may not be aware. We have the Fool here, so someone could really just blindly be following this coven, especially if it's an organization or if it's a family coven. Like they just go along with the group, whatever the group says they believe, and the group typically works, you know, to protect them. So this person could even be afraid, or they just kind of move with the energy because they're not used to being in their own frame of mind. Okay, and I think that you were in your frame of mind. Also with the Fool, you may have been like very hard to manipulate, or at some point you became hard to manipulate, it was hard to get you to do what they wanted you to do. You maintained your energy regardless of what they were sending you. So their attacks are not working on you. Their magic isn't working. Okay, so there's some blowback right now, and they're experiencing it because it's almost like they're kind of rethinking their whole lives at this point, because they really thought that they were very powerful. It could be actually because they were able to get rid of these exes, that they thought they had this, like, as if they were doing it for the divine. Like they may feel that they're serving a deity by eliminating certain individuals in reality, like physically. Okay. I feel like these individuals thought that that's what they were able to do with you. Like they judged you and determined that what you wanted to do or what you were gonna do, like you deserved what their exes got from them. Okay, because they really felt that they were responsible for what happened to these exes, and they were intending the same thing for you or for the person that you're connected to, your divine masculine or feminine. And for some of you, it's both, because we do have the 5 of Wands. So for some of you, it was a third party situation. It could have been very messy. And that was really what these individuals did not want to happen. They're mostly focused on the physical reality of things, not so much what's happening beneath the scenes, but what could like be seen by the outside world. So that is typically what it is they need to hold up a certain, they're trying to save face, and there is a need to keep certain things hidden. It's a deep desire internally. So they resort to these tools that they have used in the past in order to try to keep something from resurfacing in their lineage. This is like a family curse, honestly. Especially for those of you who are dealing with situations where you are very well, like you really know the individuals you're dealing with, and you do not feel that, like maybe that is their life, okay, but you don't feel that they like really try to do spell work and kill off their exes. But the fact that it has happened has to do with a mindset. It has to do with the actions that they take, word curses that we put on people. Just like you can speak life, you can also speak death with the power of the tongue. And so I feel like these individuals are not used to doing the work to change. They don't put the work in. Both of these cards are in reverse. They do not do the inner work. They don't do the inner work. They may assess their emotions, but mostly just in an opportunity to manipulate, like how to take the emotions that they're feeling and project them onto you so that you have to deal with them, so that you feel down and they get to rise. It's a snake-like mentality. It's a snake energy. It's a demonic energy, actually, and it could have been living in their legacy. It lives in a lot of our ancestry, and it's really up to us to do the work to break those curses. But I feel like this is a coven of individuals individuals who like help each other not to do the work. Okay, so yeah, that's what you need to know as far as like, are they doing this on purpose? But let's continue, because I feel like what it is that there's a divine masculine who wants to break free from this coven, and this person wants to communicate with you with the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups energy. That's like it's coming through as someone who wants to ask you out, or someone who just wants to get closer to you, someone who is attracted to you. They may just want to meet up with you. Yeah, because we have a karmic here, and this is what, like, they're trying to keep that at bay. So your person actually has not come toward you because there are these issues. And it also could have been with the devil in the background, just that fear of just how far this person or these energies would go to keep this person from you. You or this karmic could be a Sagittarius and Aries or a Leo here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and that's definitely the person. It's definitely a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo is the energy that they are like fearful, is trying to like use energy to harm you. Okay, so this divine masculine, I feel, is trying to protect you. Yeah, they're trying to protect you. Here's the King of Cups, so coming out as a Scorpio. They're trying to protect you, okay, or protect you from, I feel like, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, they're trying to protect this, like protect you from what this person is doing. They have not been able to be successful, but I feel like this divine masculine feels it has a lot to do with them transmuting a lot of the negative energy that they're trying to send, or this person, your divine masculine with the King of Cups, is actually holding this karmic energy back from you. Like they are intervening on your behalf as a protection for you, because they are absorbing the negativity from this karmic and healing it for them, which is helping this karmic, like what they have going on, it's not leaving the house, it's not leaving the home, it's not extending from where it is currently. All right, with the Four of Pentacles, but it also is holding this masculine back, and I feel that it's just a mental thing. Like it may be that because the devil is usually about, yeah, oh God, here we are. This is a mental thing. So there is a need for clarity here. There's a need for clarity in this situation. There's a need for a lot of clarity. With the Seven of Cups, there's a need for clarity and understanding of what is going on currently and what are these energies' intentions towards you, okay? So with the Ace of Swords here and the Seven of Cups, I feel like your person is actually trying to gain insight into these individuals' minds, okay? With the King of Cups, they're doing a lot of meditation. They're also tapping into your energy for the purposes of healing as well as for information exchange. This is in order to hopefully keep you from walking away, but at the same time to keep this karmic like in place, okay? They're like trying to balance both worlds at the same time. There is a need for them to be in this clear state of mind when they come towards you. If they are confused, yeah, so see, this person really needs to have a plan. Right now they're focusing on strategy, because there is definitely a need for this person to use discernment in what they decide to do or what they choose to do. They have to take, you know, they're going through to great they're going to great lengths to keep some of the things that they're thinking towards you, their blueprints, what it is that they want with you, to keep this silence and to keep this private. No, I don't want to open the window yet, but I'm almost done. Yeah, to keep this private right now. And that is for the protection of the both of you, because regardless of what these energies may or may not be able to do, it can't touch you if you're in your authenticity and clarity. But I feel like for this masculine, there was a need to fully understand the energy that they were dealing with, or the energies that the two of you were dealing with, in order for them to know what strategy will work best, and also to keep like that anxiousness, that fear, to keep that at bay, okay? Because it literally won't even fucking touch you as long as you don't go into those lower vibrational energies. There's the energy of, like, they're only able to prey on the weak, okay? So if you're not confused, if you're not depressed, if you're not angry, they can't touch you. If you're in a place of peace or anywhere above that vibrationally, they literally have no power over you whatsoever. And even if you are in a lower vibration, as long as you're awake to what is taking place, they can't get your energy. You just have to be very conscious when you're in the lower frequencies. You have to watch where you're stepping. You have to pay attention to what's going on the ground. So when you do find yourself in a lower emotional frequency, you just want to make sure that you are very grounded and conscious. Be aware, okay? Because you do have these energies and they are focused on you. And until their focus moves on to someone else or they find another person, because usually these are covens of energy vamps. So when they find another energy source to attach to, they usually don't care so much about you, so they'll lose a lot of the so this is coming back out for you again with the 5 of Wands. Okay, I feel like this is probably a situation where these energies have come across you or come against you or tried to rise against you multiple times, and it only ends in heartache for them with the 3 of Swords. And it ends up in peace or new clarity or a decision or more grounding for you. So it's like the more work they do on you energetically, you just keep getting better. So you're very different. There's something very different about this divine masculine and divine feminine than the other energies. Like I said, I feel that these other energies may have been more susceptible just because of where they may have lingered vibrationally. They were more susceptible to this coven and to their energy and to the energy that they were sending them. So they may have fell in it unwittingly, okay? But I feel like whatever happened in their life, and then we have the 3 of Swords, the 3 swords going in. Yeah, they definitely intended negativity for these 3 exes, and they likely intend negativity for you too. So it was a need for you to become aware of that and pay attention to that. Because I'm not even a superstitious person, but if you got 3 family members and all 3 exes are dying within 3 years of each other, it's a little weird. So there, it's a little weird, and there's a reason why certain things catch your eye, or a reason why certain things stay in your mind, and it's a protection for you. 444 was your reading and your number. That is an angel number about protection, just letting you know that you have like a whole gang of angels and ancestors ready to drop down on these motherfuckers for you at any time should they rise up against you, okay? And that has to do with your truth. So you and your divine masculine, I feel, are moving very authentically, honestly, okay? And you are using the tools of the divine and an upright. So you are working for God. If God hired you, who gonna fire you? Not these motherfuckers. It'll be over for them. And I feel that that's really what has been happening, is that you keep winning and they keep losing and they don't know how. So they are angry about that, but they're also being caged. Yeah, they're being caged at this time. So they're trying any way they can to get in and to get your attention. But just keep doing your thing. I feel if this is your reading, this is the confirmation that you may have been seeking, or the confirmation that you needed to just stay clear of mind at this time. Yeah, I'm hearing cleaning out the closet. Okay, yeah, we have the Scorpio again that is speaking up, okay? So I feel like if this is your divine masculine, this divine masculine is speaking up about some of these things. And it's funny because when this masculine starts to speak, all of a sudden nobody has nothing to say. All of a sudden nobody has any problems, any issues with you or with anybody else, okay? So it's very funny that there's so much going on energetically and people are trying things, but then when somebody brings it to their doorstep, ain't nobody got shit to say. And that's what I'm getting with this divine masculine, is that they are speaking up, and they're speaking up about a new beginning and what they see. They're speaking about what they have seen happen in the past and what they will not tolerate in the new reality. So I really feel there's a divine masculine energy who is standing in his authority, or in his or her authority, and I feel that they are speaking up about these things. I definitely feel that this person has decided that they want to be with you, and this could also be something that they are communicating clearly and honestly and true. Now, again, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like your person is not letting them know what their actual intentions are, and that is a protection for the both of you. But they are speaking up about the fact that, what are they speaking up about? I'm already hearing healing family issues, okay? So they may be speaking up about the fact that they can see that there has been no healing. They may have noticed the way the energies are speaking emotionally about certain people and certain things. They may have witnessed, okay, or been a witness to some things that have been happening, either like to you or to the other energies that we were talking about. Like, for example, the exes who were deceased. And why did this card come out first? Hello, come on, Spirit. Move. Stop. What? What? Oh. Yes, I know, but you're intervening right now and you're working for the other side. That's my son, Liam. He just gives me awareness that we're in karmic energy so that I can watch where I'm stepping. Okay, but yeah, we have healing family issues. So that is definitely part of what this divine masculine is speaking up on. They're also speaking up about their attraction and their romantic feelings for you. This person is telling them that they feel that this, like, you could be the person for them. And I feel that they are commanding or demanding that there be forgiving and that there be a lesson learned here, because it could be that these energies really weren't even aware. We had the Fool there, so it doesn't mean that everyone in the coven doesn't know, but there is at least a person or two that may not truly know, like, forgive them. They know not what they do. Okay, that could be coming through your masculine energy, and that could have been his greatest the most difficult part about this situation is that he feels that while he can see the string and how it is moving energetically to certain things manifesting in these energies' lives, they seem to be completely blind to it. So I feel like that those are some of the things that he's speaking on right now, some of the things that he is trying to help them to understand why they've experienced it, and possibly what can be done to release and heal that so that that does not come back around. Because at this point in time, when you start attacking divine energies, when you start attacking anointed energies, when you start to attack those who have the exact same tools as you but in a higher vibrational energy, that will return to sender, and that could really end up in pretty much what they intend for you could be what happens to them. So there really is a need for them to heal these issues that they're going through so that they don't hurt themselves. This is more about, at this time, and it, you know, maybe before you may have had more fear surrounding, you know, if their worry was about what would happen to you. But likely at this point in time, I think that because you had the Five of Wands twice, there's been so many times around that they've tried to touch you and could not, that at this point in time, they're on the verge of hurting themselves. Or for some of you, they've already hurt themselves. They've already put themselves in bad situations. I'm hearing health issues, you know, money issues, okay? And so they've already hurt themselves, but I feel like this divine masculine knows just how deep this toxicity goes for one of these karmics, and they're really trying to turn over a new leaf in an effort for this person to heal so that, you know, they don't hurt themselves. Really, this is about them not hurting themselves, okay? Yeah, so you're going through a spiritual ascension right now. This is a level up for you. It's a level up into your authenticity and your truth. You may be speaking your truth more right now. You should continue on that path. Part of this what is going on with this coven was the anxiousness over what you would discover, what you would begin to speak about. And it could be because you were learning some things unwittingly that they were not intending for you to know in the first place. So there was some fear surrounding you and just how good you were becoming with your divine tools. Okay, so there was like an issue with them trying to stop that. This is something they can't do, and it really is the connection between you and your divine masculine. So the power of the two of you standing in your authority separately but on the same issue gives a lot of power to the divine and the situation that you're going through, which really kind of cancels out the devil altogether. And it's not a kind of, it's an absolute with the world here, especially dealing with a Scorpio. If the person's or the person, if divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm feeling you are a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Taurus dominantly, that is your sign. And if this is your reading, you actually got wrapped up with these individuals during a place and time in your life where you were experiencing scarcity, and that's a lower vibrational energy, and that's actually where these energies stay dominantly. So the new beginning that you were moving on to, these energies have not done the work to level up to that energy, so they would try to keep you back or hold you back. Like you saw, it was the King of Pentacles initially. So is this even in here? No, that's the Two of Pentacles. We cleared that out. But yeah, like with the King of Pentacles, you were meant to come into money. You were meant to do things that would level you up socially, okay, physically, financially. These energies don't really believe in that, or they may live a life like a minimalist type of life, or they have that kind of mindset, and they will work against that. Okay, so if you were to have stayed in these situations, you likely would never reach the financial breaches that you're about to. And that's really big on part of why these energies were holding on to you, because of the finances that you might have reached, but also in an effort to keep you from moving away physically or being able to take away some source of stability for them physically, okay? So right now, I feel like the masculine is focused on their desire for you, because that is really what is missing in their life at this time. I feel like most of what has happened in this situation has already been handled by the divine masculine and has been left behind. So it is your clarity of mind at this time that is creating a new cycle in this situation. So what has happened before can happen no more. All right. Ashe, namaste, Amun-Ra, as above, so below. This is your reading. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope that you got a message that you needed, or that it helped you to work through some of those fear issues that I felt in the energy. All right, so I love you and peace.